Many of you watch Pop Psych's channel because Pop Psych claims to be a psychologist with credentials, apparently, but he's chosen to start a YouTube channel to give his commentary on a trashy reality show like Sister Wives. But I digress. It seems to be working out for him well, apparently, because he seems to be making thousands of dollars per month giving this commentary on Cody and Robyn. This is why we're here today. His latest video, well, at the time of me recording this video, I'm pre-recording because I'm taking off, okay? It is my daughter's 14th birthday, July 4th, and I am taking off, and I am spoiling my baby girl. I'm spending time with her, but I chose to work triple time the week prior to go ahead and get y'all some content out. If you're new here, I hope you hit that subscribe button. Y'all, Pop Psych, I think, pissed some fans off with this video because he chose to make excuses for Robyn's lack of empathy, lack of emotion by chalking it up to we all grieve differently. What? Yeah, we know that, Pop Psych. Okay, Sherlock Holmes didn't have to tell us that. We know we all grieve differently, but we all know the Robyn Brown that we have watched for many, many years on our TV screens, okay? He might have been, okay, I'll give him a pass because he might have been actually working a psychologist job, you know, doing therapy. So he couldn't rewatch those episodes or he wasn't tuned in. But I'm going to tell y'all something. I ain't a therapist and I can tell y'all Robyn's just a shitty person, point blank, period. Okay? Pop Psych said that a lot of people are being too judgmental and harsh on Robyn. I'm like, pardon me? Clutch in my pearls? Excuse me? What? I'm going to start talking completely ridiculous like a lot of these creators do that get all these subscribers and views. Okay, because I can't for the life of me figure out why they get so many views talking absolutely ridiculous, giving somebody like Robyn Brown a pass to be an ass. We don't do that over here. But what we do is keep it real, okay? We real women over here. We are women. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe he don't understand because he ain't a woman. So, since we women, let's go ahead and break it down. Robyn allegedly tries to cry at a drop of a hat with those dry crocodile tears on every season. For so many years, we have talked about the performance of Robyn Brown and her I wanted to sit on a porch with my sister wives. The girl couldn't even perform this go round either. Losing a child is the most horrific thing that could ever happen to any family. She couldn't even have a crocodile tear then. That was very telling. Very telling and disturbing to say the least. Now, I want to remind y'all, all of this is my thoughts and opinions. Oftentimes, I am chalked up to having an unpopular opinion, but baby, it's still my opinion. Opinions are not facts. We are allowed to have our own opinions. Keep that in mind. Keep it respectful. Do not tell me I am wrong, and do not tell anybody else they're wrong, because opinions are not wrong because they're not facts. Okay, I had to get that out. I did find the comments in the comment section of that video very interesting and a very, how do I say this? There was a lot of good points made, okay? So let's get into it. When she said Aspen, talking about Robyn, when Robyn said Aspen was being confrontational, when Cody was telling one of his kids were able to come, when he was telling how one of his kids were able to come to him and ask a legitimate question about their relationship, Robyn didn't like how gleeful Cody was. So she plants the seed about confrontation. She's mean. He said no. Her face went somber. Also, when he buried Garrison's ashes, Robyn said this is going to change him. She was worried about her control on him. She felt the kids and him might get back together. She does not want that. Another fan says, I have to disagree with the lack of grief with Robyn. She never cared for or about the other kids. I think her lack of grief on the show genuinely reflects how she feels inside. No emotion. She never tried to develop a relationship with any kid besides McKelty. Just my opinion from watching the show since season 1. Shout out to the fan who is like me and you who have been watching this since season 1. Apparently this, I don't know, quote unquote psychologist. You know what? I gotta say it. I can't go any further without saying it. Call me petty, call me catty, whatever, okay? Whatever. This is my honest thoughts and opinions, and I'm about to say it. It amazes me how many professionals that are in these professional fields, like psychologists, psychiatrists, lawyers, that instead of choosing to do that as their occupation, choose to put out YouTube videos instead. You went to college, allegedly, for all this schooling to be a psychologist and a psychiatrist and a lawyer, but you choose to start a YouTube channel. I've always found that very interesting. And 9 times out of 10, them lawyers and them psychologists are always talking about trashy reality TV and pushing their thoughts and opinions on us as fans and viewers. Now, this is how I feel. They push those thoughts on fans and viewers, and they push it with the gospel of, well, I'm in the legal field. I know more. I know best. Baby, please sit down. We're all human beings. We all know how to read people for exactly who they are. We don't need a psychologist, psychiatrist hired by TLC marketing department to get out here and tell us, well, Robyn is a complex person. No, baby. We see her for who she is. An evil ass, mean-spirited lady. Okay? He was not a child to Robyn. She didn't like him. The most honest thing she's ever done on the show is treat his death like a distant relative of her husband. Mary needs therapy to fully release Cody and Robyn. Robyn's behavior baffled me. Robyn's half-brother, Paul Jr., took his own life in 2017. Paul Jr. was 22. Like Garrison, Paul Jr. served in the National Guard and was in college studying psychology. Also, Paul's senior stepdad had health issues and took his life and passed away in 2022. When her brother passed, Robyn created a suicide prevention bracelet and advocated for the cause. Now she is silent, baffled. Robyn didn't care about the other kids. She was never a mom to the other kids. She kept herself separate from the rest of the family because she wanted to be top wife, and Cody enabled that because she was the new Diesel Jeans model wife. Cody chose and picked Robyn first and always. Whether they did it on purpose or by accident, they destroyed this family. Cody destroyed his relationship with his kids because he chose Robyn over all of them. Garrison would still be alive today if Cody and Robyn weren't such shitty people. It's sad to me that Cody has the least respect for Christine when she raised most of the children when the others worked. She was the heart of the home. He gave her table scraps. He acts like they were both to blame for their crappy relationship. However, he was the one having all his needs met with Robyn, and she had nothing. No wonder why the other marriages didn't work out. Robyn wanted sister wives because she didn't want to work, but she wanted to be able to buy things. Cody refused to leave Robyn's kids for more than a couple of days at a time. He had 4 wives. How was this ever going to work? Robyn didn't seem to have an emotional connection to the children, so why would anybody be surprised by how she grieved Garrison's passing? Robyn didn't like the other children. They took time away from her family. Robyn only cares about Robyn. She does not dream differently. She just doesn't care. As it's not about her, she had scored her. She cried more about when the wives left because they took her paychecks with them. I think this program has run its course. There is no sister wives anymore. They don't talk about each other. Robyn doesn't have any honest input anymore. It's just all a superficial cover-up from her now. Unless they do a Christine Janelle spinoff with the other kids, I think I'm checking out. I wonder if Cody will ever truly realize the impact he had on his children. I wonder if he's even capable of feeling sadness or remorse over losing relationships. I wonder if he stops himself from going to that place, because it might force him to look at his marriage with Robyn in a more negative light. Robyn had no relationship with Garrison at all. I think she felt badly for his moms and siblings, but she did not feel the loss as deeply, and it's not surprising. I think it's obvious to many of the kids believe Cody was the reason why Garrison felt lost. Long story short, Garrison hated Robyn and let her know. She was more sad for Cody losing a child, not necessarily the passing of Garrison, if that makes sense. Robyn is all about how she can benefit. I do truly believe the death has completely unaffected her. She only wants wives to come back for financial benefit. Why make excuses for Robyn's disturbing lack of emotion? Just because we feel grief over Garrison's loss doesn't mean she does. Maybe she appears heartless because she is heartless. Woo! A woman so heartless. Y'all, I'm telling you, I honestly think a lot of these I'm just going to leave it at that. But I do think a lot of these creators were hired by the marketing department of the TV show and the networks to push a narrative that we ain't buying. Okay? I'm just going to leave it at that. Please like and share this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell beside subscribe. Make sure it's set to all so you'll be notified whenever I upload. Stay tuned. I got a lot more on the way. I love you for watching. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below.